Hello and welcome back to my What We Do in the Shadows CAS videos. I don't know what you call it. Create a sim videos. So in this one I'm doing Nandor and Guillermo. I love Guillermo. He's probably my favorite. I don't know. This is a show where I want to pick a favorite character and then I can't decide. I feel like Guillermo has a special place in my heart because he is just so goddamn adorable and so funny and just I don't know, he's just the best. And like that whole part where he finds out he's a Van Helsing and secretly a vampire slayer and all this stuff, and he shows up at that council thing and saves their lives, and he's fighting off all these vampires and he's just kicking ass. But every now and again you see these clips where he's running and he's like scared. That's one of my favorite bits. And when he accidentally joins the vampire hunter club and they go hunting for vampires and they're in over their head. That whole bit is funny, and he thinks that they're going to show up at the actual, like, their house, but fortunately they end up at a different vampire house. Oh, and he calls them freaking out, and they're all panicked because of the Bloody Mary email they get, and so he leaves this creepy voicemail and they freak out. That whole episode is so funny. This is one of the reasons why I also decided to give them multiple outfits, is because I couldn't decide for so long with Guillermo if I wanted to do just like your classic sweater vest Guillermo, your like kind of coat going out Guillermo. You see him in his bodyguard era and his like vampire slayer era. And I don't know, I wanted to kind of include most, like, as represent all of them. Nandor, I feel like, is the hardest one to do just because his outfits, I couldn't really find anything CC wise or in the game that was Nandor. In the end, I found some medieval stuff I had that kind of worked, but he was just the hardest to make. I kind of left him till last. It was just a struggle to do, but I love Nandor. Oh, the episode where I think it's called the Cloak of Deception. No, Duplication. Duplication. Where he wants to ask out the girl at the gym behind the counter. So he originally asked Laszlo, but I think Colin, then Laszlo, then Guillermo all put on this coat and pretend to be Nandor to go kind of ask her out on his behalf because he's too scared to do it. But the actual actor that plays Nandor does it, and he does all three of their voices and their kind of mannerisms and stuff. And it's just really well done. He did so well with that. I love that. And the whole Nandor and Guillermo, will they, won't they? Are they in love with each other? I mean, the show has very much hinted that they're clearly in love with each other. So, that whole episode though, when Nandor steals Guillermo's boyfriend, ugh, not my favorite episode. Not my favorite episode. That was just kind of fucked up. Yeah, I didn't like that one. Yeah, that would probably be my least favorite episode if I had to pick one. And that's just because I just I don't know, that whole situation was just ugh. Oh, and then the boyfriend leaves with the clone of himself. That was weird. Yeah, not that that's weird. You do you. I don't know. The whole thing was just I don't know. I don't know how to feel about that episode. No judgment, but at the same time, it weirded me out.